Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rochelle. If you're new around here, be sure to subscribe and stick around so you guys can be up to date on my journey moving from Ghana to Nigeria, and of course my day-to-day vlogs. I love you for that, so subscribe. Anyhow, so I am gonna show you guys some of the apartments that we were looking at in Nigeria and give you an idea of the rental process, how much things can cost, what do you get for your money, and all of that. And if you didn't watch my previous video, I was explaining the rental process and the difficulty that I'm finding in securing a place. So you guys can watch that video if you haven't already. I'll leave it in the description box below. But in this video, I'm just going to show you some of the places that I was looking at, prices and other details that I'm sure you don't know about when it comes to finding a place to rent in Nigeria. So let's get into it. So this is one of the first houses that we saw. So mostly everywhere we're looking at is a 4-bedroom, which is what we were going for. This one looked way bigger than it actually is online. It was so like crunch, like it was so like you're gonna be sitting on top of each other. But I just wanted to see what it really was. So the price I think was 10 million naira, and I think I mentioned before that you pay your rent in 1 year advance. So yeah, that's pretty much how it is in Africa in general. And even like Dubai, for example, you pay 6 months or 1 year in advance. So it's 10 million naira for the year. And I'm going to put on the screen how much that is equal to in Canadian dollars. So the other thing that I didn't realize is that there are fees that are attached to renting a property. So you have your agency fee, which is typically 10%. So I think the two agents most likely split that fee. And then there is something called legal. So that is the lawyer drawing up the contract for the rental for you. So you pay that fee, and that's also 10%. And the 10% is 10% of the rental amount. So this place is 10 million. And 10% would be 1 million for each of those fees. And then there's another fee called caution fee, which is a security deposit basically, or security deposit. So it's also 10%. So, and also there's a service charge depending on if the property is located in a gated community or a shared space or an estate. So you have to pay something called a service charge, and that typically takes care of water. So you don't have a water bill. So the water apparently in the islands, in Lakey and Victoria Island, apparently it's not very clean water. So most properties have a treatment, they call it a treatment plant or a treatment facility. So the water is like really, really treated. Okay, so guys, I want you to pay attention to this house because I actually loved this house. So this was the second house we saw, and I loved it. Like, I really liked it. And I didn't realize how much I liked it because at the time I was thinking, well, let me see other stuff, So I'm here thinking that, okay, we'll look at this property and we'll just get back to them and let them know if we'll go with it. Boy, was I wrong. So I really love this place. This one is also a 4-bedroom. There's a bedroom on the main floor. This is the actual master bedroom. Sorry, the camera was like having issues focusing. So yeah, this is the master bedroom. It's very, very, very spacious. It's pretty modern. I like the wood tile design or something, whatever it is. And the washroom had a standalone tub, which I really, really, really loved. It was very nice. This place, I wish, like, it was pretty nice. So I believe this place was 12 million naira for the year. So 12 million naira, and then you're going to add the service charge, the legal fee, and the deposit, right? So that 12 million turns into like 16 million or 17 million. And I believe the service charge was like 2 million for the year. Another thing that we learned when we were looking at this particular house, we're like, wait a minute, there's no AC units. So essentially, you have to buy your own AC units and install them yourself. Yeah. And then another thing that we learned about is that, okay, Nigeria has a reputation for bad electricity service. Okay, so the electricity goes out pretty much every single day. So most of these communities or estates make accommodations for a generator. So that's also a part of the service fee. So, well, not always, but sometimes it is a part of the service fee where you contribute a certain amount a month to the generator, to purchasing gas to run the generator so that your house can have electricity. And even in that instance, you might get, so they mix it. It's a mix of Nigerian electric services or whatever. I don't know the name of it, but they call it NEPA. So it's a combination of NEPA, and then they also mix it with the diesel. I don't really know exactly how you differentiate how much everyone is using, but you just pay a certain amount every month toward the diesel to purchase the fuel to run the generator to give you electric. So now I'm coming to say that even after you have diesel in your community property where you're living, it doesn't mean that it's 24 hours electricity. There's still a gap in time where you are expected to come up with your own light or electricity, or you can just tough it out for those hours and not have any sort of backup. But typically what everyone, I think everyone does is they have what's called inverters. And I'm learning about this now. Like, I don't know anything about this type of stuff. The electricity in Ghana is like much, much, much more reliable. It does go out from time to time, but it's way more reliable than Nigeria's electricity. So I have a generator, for example, where I'm living. So when the light does go out, we just turn the generator on. It's a gas generator. Maybe like once, it just varies. It could be once a week for a period of time. And then there could be like a whole 2 months where the electricity just stays on and it never goes out, you know? But anyway, so in Nigeria, for those couple of hours where your community isn't able to give you power, you yourself have to figure that out. And what most people do is inverters. So inverters is basically a battery system from what I'm learning. And I believe that the battery either charges from solar panel or it charges when there is electricity. So when the electricity is flowing, the batteries charge. And then when your lights are out or when your electricity is out, the inverter system kicks in and gives you the power for the remaining 6 hours of the day. I hope y'all are following me. Yeah, so I say that to say, now when you're looking at most of these places that are unfurnished means it does not come with AC. So most of the time you have to get your own AC. So if you have a 4-bedroom house, right? There's 4 bedrooms, that's 4 ACs. And then there's a living room, so that's 5. Sometimes there's space in the kitchen, so that's 6. And normally these houses we're looking at have 2 living rooms. So there's another living room that's going to take an AC. So potentially you may have to buy up to 8 AC units, okay? So you're going to buy a few AC units, and then on top of it, you're going to want to get an inverter or a battery system to supply you with electricity for whatever hours that your community does not give you electricity. You get me? Now, some communities did offer 24-hour light, okay? So that's also something to consider when you're looking at a place. And when they do supply you with light and water, they call those properties fully serviced, right? So that's fully serviced when you have a property that comes with water and 24-hour light or some lights that the community provides. Okay? Woo! I hope you guys are learning with me. So this is a third property that we're looking at. Another thing that I realized with majority of the homes that we were looking at, like the 4 bedrooms, I don't know if it's because they're 4 bedrooms or what, but they go up, right? So there's typically 3 floors. There's a ground floor, the second floor, and then there's one more floor when you go like going up. And typically the master bedroom is on that top floor. I hated that. I really hated that because imagine you forgot something in your bedroom. Imagine you forgot like, you know, your shoes or your purse, and you got to go up 3 or more flights of stairs to get to your bedroom, which is all the way to hell on the top floor. So I actually hated that. I really did. I really hated it. I hated that. Yeah. So I'm going to put the prices on the screen anyway, so you guys can follow along, because I'm not even like looking at this whole thing. You guys are watching it and I'm just explaining to you everything we're learning on this journey trying to find a house. So this is, I think, like the 3rd house we're on. So this price, I think it was like 8 or 9 million, which is really good. It was just tight. Like it was really tight to me. And I just did not like the stairs. So remember the first one that I loved? That one was only 2 floors, or should I say 1 floor? But yeah, it only had 1 flight of stairs to go up. And I loved that so much. Like, God, I wish that place was still available. But yeah, 1 flight of stairs, which was so amazing. But everything else, 3 floors. My God. But yeah. So what else did I learn? Another thing that I want to tell you about the way the islands are, because I can only speak to the islands because I actually haven't been much elsewhere. So in the islands, this is how it is. You'll have like a main road, like a main road, right? Like a major road. And then off the major road, you would have like side streets for residential. So for houses or estates, right? So what they do is gate off a street. You know? Okay, so you know like a street might have a crescent. Let's say a crescent. They gate off the 2 entrances to that crescent street. And so it's like they're turning the street into a gated community. Even though super officially it's not a gated community. But they put gates on it like a gated community. So that's what they do. So what you'll find is like a street will have a gate to go into. And then when you go inside that street, there will be more gates to differentiate the like mini estates. That's what they call them. They call them mini estates, right? So yeah, that's what it's like. So right now we're in a street, and in that street there's a gate to these houses here that we're looking at. Yeah. So I want to say more. I have so much to tell you guys about this. This is a random thought, but because I just saw that bathtub, I don't like so far the standard bathtub that Africa seems to be doing. I want to say Africa. I mean Ghana and Nigeria, I don't like those bathtubs. I don't like them. They look stinky and they look like they're housing mold. And I don't know why they do them. Okay, so that was my comment. Anyway, this house was also very nicely done up. This is a show house, or like the example house. But it was really, really nice. And my partner actually loved it. But I think he just loved it because it was so well put together, you know. But he did really like it. I didn't like it. And what I didn't like about it were the finer finishes. And you can't really tell by looking at the camera, but it looked fake good. I don't know how to tell you. Okay, so look at this counter. I don't like seeing things like that. Like, there's a big gap in the counter where they just connected 2 slabs of countertop. You know, it just makes me feel like, yeah, they just threw it together. You know, so things like this. Anyway, I mean, it is just a rental. I know I'm like thinking too much about it, but yeah. But yeah, so this place was nicely done. I love the couches and just the way everything is. It's really beautiful. So here we go with these tight stairs that go on forever. So this is the first floor. As I said, there's typically 2 living rooms, one on the main floor and then one on the next floor up. So yeah, this would be like, let's say like the kids' living room, you know, pretty cool. I even think that this was a 5-bedroom house. So this would have been a bedroom right here. Cool size. Now, even in the washrooms, this is a brand new place. So I just don't feel like the tiles look brand new. Am I being nitpicky, guys? But it just looked like it's been lived in, but it hasn't been lived in. So why does it look like it's been lived in? Yeah, so this is another room here, obviously. I mean, the rooms are decent sizes. I even think this one is like an office because I even think a bed cannot even go in there. Guys, are you seeing the tiles? Like, it just looks thrown to, I don't know. Guys, comment. You can see it, right? So, okay, moving on out. I think this one was also 10 million. Oh, another thing for me, I really needed a pool. Like, that was my minimum standard. I'd had to have a pool on the premises because Jordan and Naomi, I want them to have, you know, the option to do something or to swim and whatever. I didn't want to have to take them somewhere to swim. I just wanted it to be on the premises. So that could also be why my budget was a bit higher, is because I was looking for an estate that had a pool on it. So this is the master washroom. It looks, look, you see, guys, I think I zoomed in on it. Like, why does a tile look like that? I hated that. I really hated that. Anyway, and I also hated the stairs. Like, I was so tired just getting up to this bedroom. I do not want to live that life. I mean, I like exercising, but I don't want to do it like against my will. So this is another bedroom across the hallway. Okay, cool size and everything like that. Sorry about the blur, guys, but you get the idea. And this was the kitchen. Oh, so this is another place. Sorry, guys. This is like a 5th place. And for the record, I did see about 20 places. 20. So this is another house. Okay, so that was the kitchen for this new place here. I liked this one better because it only had one more level. But look at this turn. The stairs was a bit crazy. So this is the 2nd level, and there's 3 bedrooms on this level, and then there's a 4th bedroom on the main floor. And the rooms are really spacious. To me, the finishes were neater. They were cleaner to me. It looked more new than the other place. It just was weird. This is the master bedroom. Now, this bedroom is like 3 rooms in one. It's really, really big. The washroom was very spacious. I love the standalone tubs. That's the only, like, I saw houses that were so nice, but then they had that nasty tub, and I hated that tub. But the house was nice. But I just wish they would do standalone tubs everywhere. I love them. Yeah, this is the house. I love it. Like, should I have gotten this one? Nah. Okay, what I didn't like about this one, I'll tell you why I didn't go for this one. What I didn't like was that it was not in a mini estate, right? Which means, like, I wanted Jordan and Naomi to have the opportunity to potentially make friends with people who live on the estate. You know what I mean? So this was like a self-service house is what you call it, right? So you're on your own, you know? So I didn't really like that. I wanted Jordan to have, and Naomi and Baba to have like a community to go out in, you know, that type of thing. Sorry guys, something happened to my laptop. So yeah, this is the 4th bedroom on the main floor, and then yeah, this is the main floor. Yeah, so it was cool. I liked it, but I just hated that, yeah, it wasn't inside of a community. I didn't like that. Okay, so the other thing that I like and that I really do want is, they call it a boys' quarters. So this is essentially like an area or a room with a washroom and everything like that for your help, you know, maybe your cook, your cleaner, your driver. They would just live there, and I really, really love that. So again, these are things that will make your budget increase if, you know, you have to have it. But it does seem pretty standard. Like most places, like majority places, had its own boys' quarters attached to the house. Yeah. So it's almost standard. Okay, so this is another house. It's in this really nice gated community called Periwinkle. Yeah, so yeah, it was really nice. I liked it a lot. The budget for this one, I think this one was 14 million naira. Then the service charge was another 2 million. And then remember, it's 10% for legal fee, security deposit, and agency fee, right? So if this was 14 million, by the time you add all that, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, you're at like 20 million, right? So it jumps so much when you incorporate all those little fees, you know? But I really like this one. It was nice and clean and cute. Yeah. So this is what it's looking like. And again, I did hate that it had 3 floors, but at this point I accepted my fate of going up billions of stairs. I even thought about sacrificing the master bedroom to like Jordan or Naomi just to avoid those crazy stairs. Like, I don't even care. You guys can have it. You guys can take the stairway to heaven every day. Yeah, so this one was looking cool. I think this bedroom was locked. Maybe they had some construction stuff in there, but yeah. Oh God, look at these stairs, like all the way to the master bedroom. So it had another little seating area, I guess like a private seating area on this master bedroom floor. And this is the master bedroom. Yeah, it's pretty spacious. It's nice. Another thing that I kind of think about is like, do people use their balconies? I kind of feel like balconies, like I feel in Africa, people do not care to be outside in the heat at any time. So I don't think people use their balconies. I don't think so. But almost every house comes with a few balconies, like maybe 2 or 3 balconies. So here we are in the washroom, and this house is brand spanking new. Look at the plastic. I don't like this tub though. It just looks like it's going to be bacteria, very like, you know, like the moisture and the heat. I mean, you got to just clean it every single day, like super thoroughly. But yeah. So yeah, overall, it looked pretty good. Oh my God, I talked for 20 minutes straight. That's crazy. But yeah, so this is the idea of what we were looking for, what we were going for. 4-bedroom with boys' quarters, preferably with a pool and in a gated community. So we will update you guys and let you know what actually happened next. Baba, say hi. Say hi, Dada. So don't mind his little stains right here. He's having some chicken bones. Anyhow, so I hope I gave you like enough information that is understandable on what it's like looking for a place in Nigeria, in Lekki anyway. And the other thing that kept happening, once we decided on the places that we liked and we called to secure it, it was already gone. And that was happening to every property, every one that we were interested in. We filled the form out too, and those forms are so annoying and tedious. I'm telling you, it's a pain to fill out each form every time. But we filled out the forms, and yeah, they're like, oh, it's gone. Well, why did you bring me there if we knew someone was gonna pay for it, or if someone did pay for it, why did you do that? So that's basically what happened. And yeah, so that was our experience, or is our experience so far, house hunting in Lekki or Lagos Islands. Yeah, so if you are Nigerian and you're familiar with this, comment down below and let me know if the experience was the same, or if you're from another part of Nigeria, like, yeah, comment down below and let me know if the experience is similar in those places as well. Okay, anyway, so me and Bop Bop are gonna go now. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys will learn something, and we'll see you guys next time. Okay, right, Bop Bop, say bye-bye. Oh my gosh, Bop Bop, he's becoming a little monster now, you guys. Say bye. Look here, say bye. Say bye. And bye-bye. He's learning how to say bye-bye. Say bye. Oh my God. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, love you, bye.